Catalina Island is a place of two faces. Most people see only one. They see the postcard version. It's a jewel floating in the Pacific, just off the California coast. Tourists arrive on ferries, their eyes wide with excitement. They see the charming town of Avalon, with its colorful houses climbing the hills. They walk along the waterfront, breathing in the salty air. The sun shines brightly, reflecting off the clear blue water. It feels like a perfect escape from the mainland, a paradise where time kind of slows down. This is the Catalina everyone knows and loves, a place for vacations and happy memories. But there is another side to the island. It's a side that most visitors never see. When the last ferry leaves for the day, a different atmosphere settles in. A thick, mysterious fog often rolls in from the ocean, blanketing the island in a soft grey shroud. The cheerful streets become quiet and shadowed. The island's small year-round community holds its secrets close. Behind the welcoming smiles and friendly greetings, there are old tensions and hidden histories. This is the Catalina I wanted to explore in Nightshade, a place where stunning beauty can hide a deep and unsettling darkness, where danger lurks just beneath the surface. This contrast is the heart of the story. The island itself becomes a character, shaping the events that unfold. Its isolation is both a comfort and a trap. For the residents, it's a tight-knit community where everyone knows each other. But for an outsider, that same closeness can feel suffocating and honestly, kind of hostile. It's a place where secrets can be buried for years, protected by a wall of silence. The island's natural beauty, the rugged cliffs, the wild interior, the vast ocean, provides a stunning backdrop for a dark and complex crime. The beauty makes the violence seem even more shocking. In Nightshade, I wanted to use this unique setting to build a constant sense of tension. The story isn't just about a murder, it's about how a place like Catalina can influence human behavior. The island's geography plays a crucial role. The limited access, the winding roads, and the wild, untamed interior all present challenges for a police investigation. It's a place where someone can easily disappear, and where the truth can be just as elusive. The beauty of the island is real, but so is the potential for darkness. It's this duality that makes Catalina the perfect setting for a story about a man searching for justice in a place that prefers to keep its secrets. The story begins with Detective Sergeant Stillwell. He's not your typical hero. He's a good cop, but he's also stubborn and doesn't play by the rules. His career in the big city came to an abrupt end when he exposed a deep-rooted corruption scandal within his own department. He did the right thing, but it cost him everything. Instead of a medal, he got a one-way ticket to Catalina Island. It's supposed to be a punishment, a quiet exile where he can't cause any more trouble. He arrives on the island feeling bitter and isolated, a man without a purpose, assigned to a small station where nothing ever happens. Stillwell's quiet exile is shattered when a body is discovered. A young woman is found near a secluded cove, her life tragically cut short. The scene is strange and unsettling. There's a single, vivid purple streak painted across her cheek, like a dark flower. The locals call it the Nightshade Mark, a symbol that hints at something sinister. This isn't a simple random act of violence, it's a message. For Stillwell, this case is more than just a job. It's a chance to prove he's still a detective, to find meaning in his forced isolation. He sees a puzzle that needs to be solved, a wrong that needs to be righted. But the woman's body isn't the only strange discovery. Nearby, the massive carcass of an American buffalo is found. This is highly unusual. The island has a famous buffalo herd, but they are protected and roam freely in the interior. Finding one dead near the coast, in such close proximity to a murder scene, is alarming. It raises immediate questions. Are the two deaths connected? Is there a link between the woman with the Nightshade Mark and the slain animal? This second mystery adds another layer of complexity to the investigation, forcing Stillwell to navigate two separate but possibly intertwined paths. These two discoveries, the murder and the dead buffalo, set the entire story in motion. They pull Stillwell out of his cynical retirement and thrust him into the center of the island's hidden conflicts. The local police are unequipped to handle a case like this, and they are wary of the outsider from the mainland. Stillwell has to work against their resistance and his own personal demons. He begins to dig into the victim's life, trying to understand who she was and why someone would want her dead. The investigation quickly reveals that on an island this small, everyone is connected, and the truth is buried under layers of secrets and lies. As Stillwell delves deeper into the case, he finds that he cannot do it alone. He needs allies on an island where he is seen as an outsider. One of his most important connections is Tash Dano, the assistant harbor master. Tash is a lifelong islander, grounded and practical. She knows the waters, the boats, and most importantly, the people. She understands the unspoken rules of Catalina. At first, she is cautious of Stillwell, but she also has a strong sense of justice. She becomes his unofficial guide to the island's complex social landscape, providing insights and information that he could never get on his own. Her local knowledge proves to be invaluable. Of course, a hero is only as good as the villains he faces. Stillwell soon finds himself up against some formidable and dangerous characters. There is Charles Crane, a wealthy and powerful businessman who seems to have his hands in everything on the island. He presents a polished and charming exterior, but Stillwell senses a coldness beneath the surface. Crane is a man who is used to getting his way, and he doesn't like a mainland detective asking questions. Then there is Babyhead Terranova, a low-level enforcer with a reputation for violence. He is the muscle, the physical threat that keeps people in line, a stark contrast to Crane's sophisticated menace. The island's atmosphere is a constant presence, wrapping the story in a thick blanket of suspense. The fog is more than just weather, it's a metaphor for the secrets and confusion that Stillwell must navigate. It obscures the truth, making it difficult to see what's right in front of him. The close-knit nature of the community also creates tension. Everyone knows everyone else's business, or at least they think they do. This leads to gossip, rumors, and misinformation that Stillwell has to sift through. He learns that on Catalina, loyalty is everything, and people will protect their own, even if it means hiding a terrible crime. The investigation becomes a slow and careful process of untangling this web of secrets. Stillwell has to conduct interviews where people are afraid to speak freely. He must follow leads that take him from the busy tourist areas of Avalon to the rugged, isolated interior of the island. He discovers that the victim was involved in something dangerous, something that threatened the delicate balance of power on the island. The contrast between the scenic, tourist-friendly facade and the sinister underbelly of corruption becomes clearer with every clue he uncovers. The island is not the paradise it appears to be. It's a beautiful cage full of dark secrets. The core of Nightshade follows the steady, methodical pace of a police work. Stillwell is a detective who trusts the process. He meticulously gathers evidence, follows procedures, and connects the dots. The story highlights the challenges of handling a major investigation in a remote location. Evidence must be carefully preserved and transported to the mainland for analysis. Stillwell has to coordinate with outside agencies while dealing with the limited resources and skeptical attitudes of the local force. This focus on realistic police procedure grounds the story, showing the hard work and dedication required to solve a complex crime. It's not just about sudden breakthroughs, it's about patience and persistence. However, the story is not without its moments of high-stakes action. The investigation builds to a thrilling climax involving a kidnapping and a desperate rescue mission. This sequence takes place during a storm, with the island's treacherous terrain and the raging ocean adding to the danger. Stillwell is forced to put his own life on the line, relying on his instincts and the help of his new allies. The scene is a powerful culmination of the themes of justice and corruption. Stillwell is no longer just an exiled cop. He is a man fighting to protect the innocent and expose the darkness that has taken root on the island. While the book is a compelling read, it isn't without a few minor flaws. Some readers might find the identity of the main villain a bit predictable. The clues are there, and an astute reader might piece them together before the final reveal. Additionally, the ending feels a little rushed. After a careful and detailed build-up, the final confrontation and its aftermath are resolved very quickly. A few more pages to explore the consequences and let the characters breathe might have provided a more satisfying conclusion. These are small criticisms, however, in an otherwise strong and engaging thriller. Ultimately, Nightshade stands out as a fantastic start to a new series. It offers a fresh setting and a compelling new protagonist in Detective Stillwell. The book will certainly appeal to longtime fans of crime fiction who appreciate a well-crafted mystery with a strong sense of place. It's also perfect for readers who enjoy small-town mysteries, where the community itself is a central part of the story. By moving away from the sprawling cityscapes of Los Angeles, the novel provides a more intimate and atmospheric experience. Nightshade is...
Thanks for watching.